But first, you know we live in crazy times when we have a newly minted presidential candidate just weeks out from an election who nobody, except for us political tragics, really know too much about. And everyone is like, yeah, cool, let's make sure we don't find out too much more about her. This goes not just for the Kamala Harris campaign, which lets her out in public with all the enthusiasm of a puppy who hasn't yet had his shots, but also for the media, which has this business model where they get paid to tell people new and noteworthy things. Because, of course, both the media and the Harris campaign have the same agenda: defeat Donald Trump. Well, let's see how that's going, as Kamala Harris pays a visit to the National Association of Black Journalists. A fairly friendly crowd, you'd think. And tell me if you can make heads or tails of this. Here she is after being asked about the impact of the controversy around Haitian migrants on the town of Springfield, Ohio.
It's a crying shame. I mean, my heart breaks for this community. You know, there were children, elementary school children, who it was school photo day. You remember what that's like? Going to school on picture day?
I'll tell you what, it's like she just woke up from a nap where she was having a dream about being back in school. Let's get a bit more of this genius.
You know, I learned a long time ago in my career, having a background as a prosecutor, when you have these positions, when you have that kind of microphone in front of you, you really ought to understand at a very deep level how much your words have meaning.
Could you imagine sitting next to her on a plane? It'd be worse than Ted Stryker. Now, there's tons more of this, too.
The American people deserve, and I do believe want better than this. I do believe that. I know the vast majority of us as Americans know we have so much more in common than what separates us. I know that. I know that regardless of someone's background, their race, their gender, their geographic location, I know that people are deeply troubled.
All up, she continued rambling like this on this one question for over 5 minutes in answer, again, to a simple question. And I suspect the only thing you can get a quick answer from her on is, you want that margarita on the rocks? I mean, again, it's hilarious that they went from Joe Biden to this. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has been out and about doing events and interviews, stopping in New York, a state which he should have no chance of winning, but we'll see. And he popped by our friends at the Greg Gutfeld show, telling a great story when he was asked if he'd ever met or had dealings with Democrat VP nominee Tim Walz.
Walz is a strange dude.
Oh, he's strange.
He is strange. Him and I are the same age. How does he look so much younger?
No, he's a strange guy.
It's strange.
You know, he called up years ago. I was in the White House, and he said, my house is being surrounded by people with American flags. I said, is that a good thing or a bad thing? He said, I think they're going to attack me. This was during the riots and everything else. They were MAGA people. You know, they like the American flag, all right? And they also had Trump. And I said, how do you know? There were about 15,000, He said, could you put out a word like that I'm your friend? I don't even know him, but that's the only time I ever spoke to him. And if you look back long ago, tweets, before Truth, tweets, long ago, I put out a statement. He's a good man, the governor. He's on our side. I didn't know him, but I didn't want him to get hurt. And everybody put down their flags and they left. Yes. He said it was a miracle. He said it was a miracle. I didn't want him to get hurt.
Scared by the American flag.
And at a rally on Long Island, Trump took a reflective tone about the recent attempts on his life.
These encounters with death have not broken my will. They have really given me a much bigger and stronger mission. They've only hardened my resolve to use my time on earth to make America great again, for all Americans to put America first.
And Trump, as is his wont, had a bit of a message about voter turnout.
But patriotic New Yorkers must get your asses out to vote. Gotta get up. Gotta get up. Harry, get up, Harry. Harry. Harry, get your fat ass out of the couch. You're going to vote for Trump today, Harry. Get up, Harry. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Harry.
You heard the man. Get out there, Harry. Get out and vote.